Battanian Pararia Shaman here once again, ranking the Premier League weekend. Actually, some pretty good games this weekend. More so than last weekend, which was really tough for all of us, I think. Fulham, Manchester United, Brentford, West Ham, Burnley, Crystal Palace, Everton, Brighton, Man City, Bournemouth, Sheffield United, Wolves, Newcastle, Arsenal, Forest, Villa, Luton, Liverpool, and Tottenham against Chelsea. Ooh, some sexy ones in there, aren't there? Let's start on the least watchable end of things to start with. Birdie, what do you have at number 10?
Number 10, Sheffield United against Wolves.
I have the same.
This is 0-0 detector, right?
Do you think we're just dismissing Wolves, though? Because they do seem to each week surprise us to a certain degree.
Yes, and they have, but no Pedro Neto this week.
Yeah,
Big loss.
Which means I think they're going to be much more defensive. And for whatever reason, whenever Wolves are favored, and they're favored in this game, they play a lot worse.
But I'm happy to put them at 10.
Okay. All right. So we'll go with that then. Sarah, what do you have at 9th? It's pretty obvious, right?
Is it? I don't think I think I may have not been reading these.
Hold on, what do you got? Here we go.
Man City, Bournemouth.
Oh, that's stupid.
As 9th?
Stupid?
Yeah.
I think it's stupid.
No, you know what? I want to hear your reasoning because I think I can make the case for it too.
Because we know exactly what this game's going to be. It's like maybe the most predictable match.
You guys see the odds on North Star Bets? Minus 1,200.
Yeah,
Manchester
that's
City.
it. That's
Like if you want to just sprinkle
Sneeze.
just for the sake of sprinkling, and
I don't
maybe
mind,
you want to
though.
make your weekend
I
a
don't
little bit
mind
on
seeing-
Bournemouth.
Where's your number 9?
Burnley Palace.
Yeah, I have it
But I
there.
can understand what you're saying.
That's fine.
I think this is intriguing because I think this is a spot where Burnley pick up their second win.
Everton, Brighton.
absolutely not. I'm not having that.
At
You're
what,
not-
number 8?
Yeah. Listen, and the reason being, Brighton just aren't playing at all close to their highest ability right now. I think they've won, I think it's 6 straight games without a win, maybe one cup in there, but not playing well. Everton are playing better, and they're finally scoring goals, albeit not very many, but they're still having that rigid defense. So it's not a very sexy match to me, unfortunately.
I actually have them at 6.
Okay.
And I
I
get
have
what you're
this
saying
team
about
at
Brighton.
4.
They're winless in their last 4. They're winless last 4, and I think a lot of that has to do with playing in Europe. I think they're having difficulty managing playing domestically and playing in Europe. Anyway, 8 is Forest Villa for me.
Yeah, Forest, Villa, Luton, Liverpool, or Man City and Bournemouth all go ahead of Everton and Brighton for me.
I have Forest Villa at 7, so I'm happy to put them at 8.
All right, fine.
We down with that?
I'm down
Yeah.
with that.
Okay.
Oh, I had Forest and Villa at 7.
Yeah, right. So
So
rejig.
then where do Man City and Bournemouth and Luton and Liverpool? For me, it's one of those two. I think Everton and Brighton is just so much closer.
I have Everton, Brighton at 6, Man City, Bournemouth at 7. I'm fine with swapping them, but
Oh,
I
let's
mean,
put
a
Man
lot of
City
intrigue. I mean, that Everton-Brighton game can go so many ways.
Okay, so number 6, right? I have Brentford West Ham at number 6. Listen, West Ham looked really good during the week.
Yeah, I have that game at 5, actually.
Me
Listen,
too. I have that game at 5.
anytime there's a derby, this is London derby, I'm going to put it higher up on the list. And Brentford, they win this game. They leapfrog West Ham.
What's 6 for you then?
I have at 5. 6, I have Everton-Brighton.
Fine. Do that
Good with
because
that?
Brentford West Ham is much more exciting.
All right, Everton Brighton at 6 and at 5, Brentford West Ham.
God,
Okay.
Luton and Liverpool should not be this high up.
That with that same reasoning, you can make that same case for City Bournemouth, and
That's
maybe
what I was trying to make.
yeah, because they're big dogs, right? It can be an entertaining affair because they can upset City at
But
home.
we expect more from Bournemouth than Luton, I think.
Yeah,
This season.
no, for sure.
Kidding.
Okay, so Luton and Liverpool is 4.
4,
Fine.
yeah.
Okay, that's
they were
fine.
4, I had them at 4 anyway.
Yeah. Okay. The final 3.
All right.
All right,
Want me
this
to
is
go?
tough. So the last 3 games are Fulham, Man U. We have Spurs, Chelsea, and Newcastle, Arsenal. Number 3.
I'm at Fulham United.
Yes, sir.
So do
I mean, United are just absolutely shambolic. They're a train wreck. I don't want to take my eyes off of them.
Can I say what's number 1 so it's a bit more exciting?
Doesn't matter. Yeah, sure.
It's Newcastle and Arsenal, isn't it?
I have it as number 1, yeah, but it's tight.
Yeah, it is tight. This is really interesting based on what's happened in the past few days, obviously. Arsenal are out in Carabao Cup. Mind you, they played their B team. Arsenal are also playing Sevilla next week in the Champions League. Newcastle, however, won their match against United. Just lost, though, to Dortmund in the Champions League. But Spurs are just playing so well right now, and I really do think they're gonna dance around Chelsea.
And this Arsenal team, they haven't been convincing this season.
Nope.
They really
haven't.
they keep getting away with results, but I feel like their luck is going to run out sooner or later.
So here we have it. Best game to watch this weekend. Newcastle against Arsenal, closely followed by Spurs against Chelsea. At number 3, Fulham, and that train wreck that is Manchester United. For Luton, Liverpool, Sarah's one to watch. Number 5 sees Brentford, West Ham. It's the Toffees, Seagulls at number 6, City, Bournemouth at number 7. At number 8, Forest, Aston Villa. 9 sees Burnley, Crystal Palace. And the least watchable game this weekend is Sheffield United against Wolves. Agree or disagree? Regardless, sign up to 442picks.ca. It's free to sign into, and you can win a ton of money, including $250,000 if you're really lucky.
Room 442 is brought to you by North Star Bets. That's a win.